Today we are attempting to resist sweet allure of sleep. I just got off an 11.5-hour shift, and I am going to mentally torture myself. Some ToA. Why do I do this to myself? A little rusty. I haven't played since Sunday. Like I log in and then I just bank stand. Well, this is a disaster. You know what? This is a good chance to see if my plugin works. It did not work. I'm just gonna fix the whole inventory. Hold on. I had 3 light bears. Oops. Of course, I just did that to myself. Great. Great. Just excellent. I love getting venomed. Right at the end. Makes me very happy. That's 8-man? I would never in my life do an 8-man. I'm sorry to say it. Eight man is simply too inefficient for purples. 7-man? No. See, the thing is, you will no longer ever catch me doing anything below a 540, I think. So it would be trio and below only. And I wouldn't really run those until I find people who are specific into running kind of sweaty setups. Because at trio, you cap out the drop rate. The way I'm thinking it, why should I do an 8-man where I have to split amongst 7 other people when I can get the same drop rate and only split with 2 other people. Has fun with the boys. Yeah, but I'm a filthy money goblin. The only time I would probably do a team raid, if it wasn't for that, would just be just teaching at that point. Teaching raids. I don't particularly find Team ToA that fun, to be honest. I feel like you have to be a lot less consistent to get the same results for completing the raid, and I was like, I'll just do it myself. Chin bounce, nice. Oh, I still have my blowpipe out, dude. That sucks. Oh, I really griefed the swarm at the end. Maybe I shouldn't proc it. I'm gonna be a little bit safer. It's gonna suck if it does eggs, but... We're chilling. Surprised I didn't have to redemption this kill. Maybe I shouldn't have spoken up, because now this ranger's hitting me constant force. We left a little early there. Oops, almost stepped on that. It was a little bit dangerous. Oh, I didn't believe that would actually kill. That mission is actually a really nice and easy way to stay safe when you're running these quadrants. Because most people die to the burn, including me. I don't know why I didn't think of that until now. You can't die to the burn if you have redemption on, basically. That's your tank more. Get a quick 4 orbs. I will be yoinking this strat. It's like kind of obvious, but you don't think about it, right? It's like, wait, why don't I just have this just in case? It's like, huh, it's obvious. But sometimes you just need someone to point out the obvious. It just came to me. It's like, I don't know where I was like, oh, wait. Normally, you don't die to the explosion. You make like 1 or 2 mistakes, then you stop messing up, then you usually die to the burn. But this means you don't die to the burn. I love free technology, you know? I wonder if Akkha gives a max hit on Seercull. Probably doesn't. Wait, why am I flicking? I'm chilling. I just forgot the stream title. We are in fact sleepy. I'm gonna keep it that way. I don't like wave skipping, but I didn't find a nice tile there to work with, so I will happily skip in that situation. This is a push. This one, actually that could have worked too. I don't know why my brain thought that wasn't a solve. Do them late? Yeah. I usually do a little bit later than that, like a little psychopath. I always try to sneak in my extra hits at Zebak. I try not to lose any ticks while doing anything, if possible. Honestly, with this extra prayer, I should probably just tank some of these whenever it does mage on range or barrage on mage. Love your content, by the way. Thank you very much, Buff. Drop your dagger after Kephri. I used to. Now I drop it right when I spec at Baba. It's a little bit more convenient. I'm not actually planning on ticket redempting. I just click it in case I messed up the sun ticket. More insurance. Because I don't dagger Kephri anymore, actually. Why? I actually just Karis there. I would keep it for Kephri if Bone Dagger worked in the very first hit. Because then I can def charge and Karis again later, but it doesn't work, unfortunately. But you know what? A new patch has dropped. It doesn't hurt for me to actually throw a Karis, not a Karis, Bone Dagger to Kephri. To see if Jagex maybe like stealth fixed it or something. Wouldn't be the first time Jagex did an undocumented check. Any tips for improving Kephri? Send 500 without pass and finishing in like 35-36. I'm not really sure how what it looks like for doing non-pathed Kephris, to be honest. Because I only know how to swarm for a pathed Kephri, which is kind of weird, I know. No, it is inaccurate. I was like, this is firing still slow. Let me just heal up. I have my volume on pretty low, so I can't hear these. Alright. So, yeah, it's weird because I know that might sound weird, but like us Overlords plus level 2 path actually makes swarming different. How do you manage major and swarming? Well, I don't swarm that part. I just swarm the first one. But normally you get like 18 swarms phase 1 and 18 swarms phase 2, or I guess, sorry, set 1 and set 2. But if you have Overlords and Pathfinder, or at least a level 2 Kephri, you actually end up only getting 14 swarms for the first set. You get 22 in the second set, which is why I don't swarm that one. But with if you have Overlords and no paths, I actually don't know what you're supposed to do. I know speed 500s you're not supposed to have Overlords on. So I can't really give you good tips for that one, to be honest, as much as I would like to. Maybe at the end, try spamming all your dung on the northwest. That's the only real tip I have for you otherwise. Because that spot on the northwest is pretty good for like low tick loss on the melee stuff. When you're like fanging Kephri to death. But that's really the only tip I have for you, because I don't really know how swarming without +2 and Overlords works. They take quiet prayers, yeah, instead of Overlords. Which is not bad. Like, quiet prayers on a 500 is really not bad with no plus pass. Because level 3 Zebak doesn't really do damage. Obviously level 4 Zebak with quiet prayers is an issue. assume use rankers still with quiet prayers. I would assume so, yeah. Ranker's really, really nice. So feel free to experiment around with other setups. I personally really like this 545. It's very simple to do. And you can just make it a 540, obviously, if you're struggling with time. Can't do 5-1 Baba. Yeah, you don't need to know 5-1 Baba to do it. Like to make time. Definitely like saves a lot of time to know 5-1, but a lot of people do 6-tick Baba with no swarm Kephri on 540s. Should still make time. Obviously, it will be considerably slower, but plenty of people do that. $31.24 with most skulls skipped. I didn't skip the first one. Not bad. Not bad of an opener. Oh, it's not purple. Terrible opener. Gotta sleep, thanks for the tip. No problem, man. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm choosing a pretty late time to stream, especially for a weekday. Fortunately, because I left late at work, I've been permitted to go into work late. What? Where'd my undead grasp click go? This was a pretty inefficient start. How the hell did I find the only way to venom myself? Whoa. Oh. Take me out the game, bro. Dude, that was so troll. I'm gonna reset. Plus, the run's really slow anyway. Ever considered streaming on Kick? Nah. Doesn't look like a good long-term platform from what I see. I have considered Twitch, but I don't think my personality meshes too well with Twitch. That's pretty much it. But I will give Twitch a shot at some point. My clicks are awful. Oh, I want to leave the raid just because of those 2 blowpipes I just did on the Meliors. That was embarrassing. This reset's gonna be the PB? I don't think so. That was a very embarrassing start. Are you kidding me right now? $151. Honestly, I reset off that. That's so slow. No. I got better standards than that, right, guys? Right. Like, don't get me wrong, I can take 4 minutes on Monkey Room and still make time. But it's not about that. $200 invo over you. Takes practice, dude. Don't worry about it. This wave always gets kind of awkward. Are you kidding me right now? And the thrall takes priority there. $154. I'm actually getting worse. Nope. Run it back. That wave 4 was really slow. Wave 4 was really slow. I'm just gonna do this until I get faster again. I'm already out of form for not playing for 3 days. I'm gonna get back to the 140s. Dude. Nope. Leaving off that. I blow pipe the melee twice, I leave. Blow pipe it 3 times, I'm leaving for sure. Dude, Monkey Room is so hard to get down to like the detail. Surprisingly, at least for the beginning. It's like easy if you don't care about small things that ruin your consistency. Like if I was as concerned about getting sub 150, I guess, like, or like sub 155, I obviously wouldn't care if I make mistakes like that, but I want to get this to like 145 average or below. Yellow gem. Hopefully you got the other 2. If you're 175 and you don't have it yet, hopefully you get it. Hopefully you already have the other 2 gems. It won't take you too much longer. Because there's anti-dupe. Yeah, so you should be getting it pretty soon. Definitely not worth it to do normal sword though. Just do whatever KC that you can already do. Because you're not even at the point where it's like required. 136, nice. If you do a shadow rebuild, what are the essentials you should have? Every single piece of mage gear takes priority over anything else. So as much mage gear as you can get. Everything else is almost free. Like, we have Fighter Torso, Bone Dagger. DDS is almost free. So I'm gonna not consider, like, saying random shit like buying a DDS and stuff. I would say, depending on the content you're doing, you probably want a little bit of money to front rune costs. I probably should have let him hit me, because I'm going to get ranged baboons really early in this next wave. I'm trying to think of other things. Blowpipe. Blowpipe's a little bit more expensive, so I feel like that's worth mentioning. Dude, my clicks are so sloppy. I did not mean to stall out a tick there. Guess it worked out. I think he can actually see me there. Anything else I would consider essential? Not really, honestly. A Fang, I guess. A Fang, a Shadow. I mean, a Fang, a Blowpipe. And then maybe, like... That's really it. Like, Barrel's Gloves is fine. Dragon Boots is fine. Fury is fine. Torso is fine. Even like a regular Nezzy is fine, but Serp is probably worth it. Not sure. And then just like a bunch of mage gear. Seercull's like basically free, so I'm gonna assume anything that's like below like 500k is basically free. I think that's a pretty fair assumption if you have shadow money. At what invocation does Bone Dagger become a better, more consistent option? If you're doing solos, I would say 500 plus, because that's when you should have overly draining, or not should, becomes a viable option. Sample size of 1. Bone Dagger actually hit as the first hit. I'm kind of surprised. May just be blind luck. May just be blind luck. You never know. The game doesn't actually tell you if you just successfully rolled the Bone Dagger. It's probably like a 1 in 4 or 1 in 3, or if it actually has 100%. So we'll just call that one blind luck. I'm gonna assume it's not fixed yet, but it's hopeful. Okay, we'll chill here. This is perfect. Thrall won't finish him off, and he's just below my min hit. That's not good. That is not good. I knew I should not have had my chins down here. This is definitely going to be a mistake, and it turned out to be a big mistake. Kind of hard to like click my chins without losing ticks there. With this tech, yeah, depth charge is difference. If you don't depth charge, you're just not going to be able to Garrus, and then you will die. If I'm not mistaken, I actually should have depth charged one more time at least, but at this point it's too late. But again, Ollie, that's only if... This is only if Bone Dagger actually works as the first hit, but I don't think it does. I still don't think it does. It worked this time, but that's a sample size of 1, and there's like a 1 in 3 chance it just worked. Okay, looks like you can miss one depth charge and probably not have any incidents, assuming you don't make any other mistakes. So you definitely want one more depth charge in case you make a mistake. Also, how's it go, Bossman? Yeah, we're up late today. Somehow managed to make ToA interesting still, so big ups, thank you. Back-to-back Masori chaps. Hey, congrats, dude. $436, nice. Why am I on charging again? Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, they don't push the limits of ToA before they start complaining. They complain a little earlier before they push the limits. How's it going, Randall? Buena suerte as well. Yeah, used to be scared of level 4 Zebak, now you're just chilling. I saw recently Bodhi got a clip about like what he thinks about ToA. He doesn't think it's actually the worst raid either. He thinks it's regular chambers, which is funny because I actually think it's challenge mode chambers for solos. He says he likes 5-man CMs, which I agree. 5-man CMs are pretty fun. Just like team CM is pretty fun. I have some small but important technology for you guys. How to even delete my message? No, I don't know. Small but important technology we found. It's like obvious, right? Extremely obvious. You know, you wouldn't think about it until I say it. But every time Akkha memories, I'm sure you guys have died to memory at least once or twice. You know, you just look away. Mistakes happen. You know, you're reading chat, whatever. Just turn on this. This way you can't die to the burn. You just die to explosion damage, which is really rare. I need to figure out what to do when he's one hit from transitioning. Yeah, CMs kind of sucks. I love Ulm, but holy shit, it does so much unavoidable damage. It's like Baba with triple quiet prayers. You can just decide to fuck you over. Fortunately, you can take heat, but Mutadile is actual hell if you don't have purple sweets. Because you can go in with 4 or 5 brews and just still get screwed over. Which is like insane if you think about it. Like how is that allowed? Well, I don't think it's as bad anymore now that they made the 3-hit thing. I think they should have just made it 3 range hits, 3 mage hits, repeat. Because now you might get screwed if he just spams mage. But bad design though. Yeah, I mean, I'm proposing a band-aid solution to bad design, basically. Yeah, Mutadile is bad design. Not having tick eats mean you die. It just does way too much damage for no reason. I love how instead of nerfing the damage, they just gave Mutadile a little bit more consistency. When the most consistent thing they could have done was just give it a hard nerf on damage. I forget he switched. Curse of Ra is cool. I haven't tried it yet, but one day. So see, if I make a mistake on like the burn quadrant right there, I'll be fine. I won't die to the burn. I didn't mean to move there. I should probably dodge so I don't eat up my prayer, but dodging is a lot of work. Has ToA related stuff along the way? Really? That is neat. Tie in the lore. Why does the pyramid exist? Other than for Masket's playthings? If I actually dodge, I wouldn't consume that much prayer. Food for thought. Yeah, I don't... If I'm within 2 hits of come, I will just... Absolutely not. Alright, I'm gonna have to flick a little bit. I've made the mistake of greeting below 50, and then you just get double splash like really fast. Hey, don't clip it like you don't know what I'm talking about. You know, everyone call it. Jagex has noted it. This is what they call Akkha's last phase, and you can't escape it. Jagex knows. We all know what they used to call corporeal beasts. Magic attack on the internal code. The internal code said it too. Man, flicking is so much work. Even for Zebak. I'm spoiled. Doing all these raids where I don't have to. That's kind of annoying. I didn't think that would happen. If you think how strong your character really is, that he can just push a jug through 2 giant waves of water Like, and this jug is like triple the size of his head. Yeah, the strength to hold the shadow is insane. This thing is just a constant barbell looming over your head. To lift it like 100 times for an Akkha, hundreds of times for a raid. This guy's built different. Where's my damage? It's like the Schrodinger. The more you observe the HP, the stronger he gets. If I wasn't looking at his HP, I would kill him in like 2 seconds. Something you're trying to achieve with these runs, or you just enjoy the raid? I enjoy streaming. The raid is alright. I think the raid's enjoyable enough that it's not bad. I just enjoy the streaming part of it. I forgot to set up a rapid heal in case I mess with this ticky. Already learned a good bit? Yeah. I try to keep it as educational as possible. If you have questions, you can always ask. I should be okay not to flick, I think. Their undead grass is better than a shadow hit because they both are going to kill him, but one of them doesn't have as much travel time. For safety, I'm just going to heal there because I'm not sure if next is skulls or not. It could either be skulls or it might be the little diagonal attack where it like comes closer to you. In case it's skulls, I'll just heal up. That way if I don't pay attention, I get hit. I live. A lot of people say like, oh, you die if you make a single mistake in this raid. Usually you don't, actually. It's just bad management. Bad HP management. It's pretty hard to get like one shot off one mistake from like high HP. You can live Zebak Roar. You can live Akkha Quadrant most of the time. Show log after the raid. I can show it in chat here. If you want to see, take a look at it. Or I can also just open up my loot tab. That's probably smarter. I want to look at this fat loot tab. Yeah, running out of supplies always feels bad. That one's definitely like the worst way to die. It's like, damn, I used too much in the rooms rather than plan it out. Like here, I can't even die to a tile mistake as long as I don't mess. Like even if I mess up, I'll live, right? And then I can hit all the skulls. Now I'm 111. Now I can probably make 2 tile mistakes and live. Small things like me healing up at Warden P2 there in case skulls were happening. That's like stuff people don't do. They just let it happen and then skulls hit them, smite them through prayer, and they get one shot from 70. And they say they got one shot when they were 70. Yeah, I see skulls. I will cares. Stop calling me out. I gotta call people out who complain about getting one shot. I definitely do that. I mean, I did it a while ago. I did it like 20 raids ago, where I was sitting 70. I think it was pretty close to 70 or 60. I knew skulls were happening, and then I didn't heal. I read chat. Thing hit me, and I died. I was like, damn. That's actually... I can't blame anyone other than myself. If you're below 74 HP and the green ball hits you in normal tab, do you complain? You do not. Because you know you could have clicked yellow. You know you could have bounced it. But most importantly, you could have clicked yellow. Yeah, a lot of them are like in hindsight as well. Like Zebak Roar, if you're not experienced to upset stomach, and you mess up the jug roar, and you know this is like a possibility that you might mess this up, and you have a Sun Karis just chilling there, you're not surviving, so you can tank a roar or Sun Karis. A lot of people don't know that, surprisingly. You can tank a Sun roar with Karis. It's probably saved me at least like 10 raids. Karis just does it all. Good luck, thank you. How would you rank all 3 raids in terms of enjoyment? I would say TOB number 1 for sure, not even close. TOB number 1. I'm gonna give. I give it an order of. A lot of people don't like hard mode, but I actually like hard mode. I like hard mode more than normal mode because I feel like optimizing normal mode to the point of not needing supplies gets boring. Like you just one shot all the rooms, and it's just like. It's like, it feels like doing a 300 ToA for me. I'll be honest, doing like a normal, not in terms of actual difficulty, but like the amount of like brute force that you can do with just pure damage, and you're just optimizing like hitting faster or like skipping mechanics. I don't really find that fun. So that's why I actually like hard mode a little bit more. Very hot take, because I know all the sweaty tubbers love normal mode more. That being said, I do think hard mode could have a little bit better mechanics. I think Chambers Zebak challenge mode is dog water in a solo setting. There's a lot of unavoidable damage. You're just as reliant as like ToA is on defense reductions for like Olm Hand. Tecton is a little bit better because you're guaranteed to hit 1 at least now, but it used to be really bad. Not hitting it on Ice Demon kind of sucks. It's like whatever, it is what it is. And then Olm is, you know, the fight itself for Olm is great. Chip damage on CM is terrible. Normal mode, I mean, I actually like normal mode more than CM because the damage feels not as cringe. Or like Mutadial and not Wardens, Vanguards. Yeah, like Tob is the best. For sure. No, my Sandview. Solo's a bit of a drag. I used to think the same. Until I learned like quite a bit of stuff for like Bob and Kephri is pretty fun. there is a lot of like weird downtimes where it does feel boring. Like for example, when I'm stabbing the third shield phase of Kephri, basically after the melee and the arcane. But theoretically, if I swarm those, it'd be really fun. I think trio high invo ToA could be extremely interesting, because you're gonna be doing swarming for all sets for Kephri and stuff like that. You can be doing like Baba boulder skips. I'm gonna stop hitting because I want him to melee me once. That'll summon the ranged baboons. And if you haven't done if you haven't learned 5-to-1 Baba, this learning 5-to-1 Baba single-handedly changes your opinion about the room like every single time. I've never had someone learn 5-to-1 Baba and then tell me Baba was boring in solos after. I've only had people who just look at it and haven't learned it and then they say it's boring because they think it's the same as 6-tick Red X. It's actually more engaging than I would say like efficient Zarpus. Well, maybe not like efficient solo Zarpus. Maybe solo Zarpus is an exception there. Because I'll be honest, if you're doing like duos or even anything above duos at that point, you can brute force Zarpus without really learning it as well as you need to in solos. Any tip to make Akkha a bit more enjoyable? So a lot of people think Akka's boring because what do? They cheese the mechanics of like butterfly and stuff, right? They'll do 4-tick butterfly, which is like god awful slow, or they're just gonna take chip damage. So a lot of what people don't understand is that if you don't have a shadow, and I assume this is how Akkha was intended to be done, is it's supposed to be an HP management and spec management kind of game you're playing. Instead of just hit boss, don't think. I'm pretty sure Akkha has always been designed so that you have to think about like managing your spec and HP really well. For example, if you have a Void Waker, right, and you don't have a shadow, why are you not Void Waking his mage phase? Because you basically have a pocket shadow, and then guess what? Right after you finish your Void Wakers, you could switch over to melee or range, and you have way more DPS on those styles, like without specs. Obviously, there's the unlucky aspect that he'll just stay on his mage phase, which does suck. But then, although normally for most players, if they don't want to think, which a lot of people don't want to think, they'll keep double trouble off, right? I was theorizing that, like theory crafting, not theorizing. I don't think that's a word, is it? That if you had a ZCB and a Void Waker setup, you could probably kind of like set Akkha to a nice HP threshold where he's always gone when you're available to hit shadows. I'm gonna try it out again to see if it hits. Nope. All right. It hit lacerate, so I just wanted to make sure. You gotta check every now and again to see if Jagex fixed it without telling us. Because as far as we know, it could have been fixed for like 5 months if we don't check every now and again. Like, Akkha was never designed to be butterfly, right? So I'm thinking like, all right, how did they want us to actually do it? And they probably intended for you to like maybe kite it around, because like obviously they left that as a more purposeful mechanic so that you can have him teleport specifically when shadows are available. Because although your immediate Akkha DPS is not high when you do it like that, you get good DPS uptime. Did they ever mention why it doesn't work? Someone like tweeted Ash about it, and he says apparently it like spawns in already pre-aggro on people, which is kind of like before they even enter the room. But they never said anything about fixing it. Just kind of like, yeah, we know it's there. Did I misclick? I did misclick. That sucks. I think I let 3 in. Yeah, I did let. And I forgot to depth charge again. Might be the NMZ cow, yeah. There's a break if they do, if they just leave it there. Yeah, butterfly with 4 tick is a drag. But yeah, I was thinking like you could probably butterfly just for a little bit. And then do 20%. Because butterflying the whole time means your DPS is in the gutter. And the reason, of course, I put a lot of thought into this random shit is because I do a lot of budget setups because I make a lot of like educational videos. So I always try to experiment around. Like recently, I'm planning on making a 400 video for no Bofa, no Fang. And I got a completion already, but I gotta like optimize it. You know, I don't want to just show some random like completion for the sake of showing off that I can do a budget. You know, optimize it to the point where you think it's achievable for other people. So like the Akkha double trouble thing I was talking about, I don't think it's achievable simply because people don't want to use their brain and keep an eye on Akkha's HP thresholds 24/7. Although I do think that's probably how they designed it to be done efficiently. This is why the Northwest is really good, by the way. If you're doing like a longer kill, you see how the dung is stacking up. Every time he's stunning me, I'm not really losing DPS because it like stuns me really close. Like even here, look, immediately get to hit again, compared to having to run from, you know, getting bounced from like across the map. It was a slow kill anyway, but every second matters. Here I should be less lazy. I can optimize this room a bit. Are you excited for the run energy change? I am. Massive QL for the Inferno. Even like somebody said you can do Ulm without staminas, right? Like if you're sweaty about it, you could do Ulm without staminas. Sounds pretty cool. I wonder if you still need to use, if you have to use like Vile Vigor for that though. I wonder how lenient it is. Now that I think about it, stamina stocks are probably in the dumps, right? I'm okay with this, but Inferno is gonna be really nice though. Ring of Endurance gets a good niche. I don't know, man. Let's say theoretically, Ring of Endurance goes down to 33% of its current price, right? So I'm gonna guess it's like 10 mil or less. In what world, if the run energy change passes, right? In what world would it not be better just to buy 10 mils worth of staminas post change, right? That's what I'm thinking. When is a Ring of Endurance ever gonna pay off? Not thinking of price here in Iron. Yeah, I was just thinking about it from like a main account's perspective because I think it's pretty important in this context. I mean, even as an Iron, where are you gonna use it? Like Blast Furnace, I guess? I mean, that's only where it's good, right? Blast Furnace, Drift Net, I guess. It's just a passive item. You would never grind for it, I think, right? It's just it would just be a bonus item. It would never be a ticket item. Artifacts. Do you do you do Urbi and Graceful? So I don't think you'll have that much run energy with. Sorry. Unlucky. That much run energy problems anymore at Urbi. I don't know. Do you do Artifacts and Graceful? I assume you do Artifacts and Graceful. I think you stand still enough when you're thieving artifacts that you should be fine. You don't really stand still that long when you Urbi. So you only check the tunnel for like a few ticks. So I don't think it'll be a problem for artifacts. I think you'll have enough run energy forever that it won't matter. Well, I think 99 construction has pretty nice benefits. Not like the teleport itself is like whatever. The teleport is kind of nice that it's faster though than using tabs. That's like a pretty tangible benefit, I would say. The fact that the housecape is just straight up faster. Or maybe I'm wrong and it's not faster, but it definitely feels faster. T-posing always feels faster than breaking. But getting the teleports to the other house locations, I think, is already super worth. Surely it's faster, right? T-posing must be faster. I was talking about the housecape. Yeah, I mean, the housecape feels nice because you can teleport to obscure places easily, like Taverley, Yanel, without, you know, using your minigame teleports, which are really slow. Poly teleport, I've actually used that a lot, surprisingly. We get 55 for sure. We did not hit 55. I'm not building, stats are moving to 99. Hey, that's completely up to you, man. But yeah, I think cost analysis is always good to know, though. A lot of people will get things just to have it, no matter what. You know, mostly Iron Man and stuff. But like, you know, if you don't do a little cost analysis, then you're just not doing math. And if you don't do math, how are you gonna function in this game? Is there slash spec? No, it's stab. He does like he like twirls the fang and then stabs. What's the song name? If you go into YouTube description, there's a playlist. Open it up, and then go to song number 40, if you want to save it. This one's in Japanese, I don't know. I just usually search it up by tags of music, like if it's like a jazzy thing, or like nostalgic sounding. I forgot to thrall. Why are you guys not flaming me for forgetting to thrall? Anyway. So I usually just search it up by like genre, and then I'll listen to it for a few seconds, see if I vibe with it. I add it into playlist. This one's a bit of a noodle. Hold him. I gotta stop looking at the HP. The more I look at the HP, the more I'm gonna noodle. I don't think. This works. Dude, I think Ring Endurance should straight up just make it so that if you drink a stamina, your run just goes to a straight 100. I don't care. I don't care if you're at 0 run energy. Ring Endurance, after this change, it better bring my run to 100%, and then give me a stamina for 5 minutes at least. That's what I would want. If I want that thing to be respectable for its price, that's what I want to see out of it. It needs to be straight up overpowered for their skilling. I still don't know where you would use it, even with that buff, I'll be honest, but other than, you know, like Drift Net or something. I think one of the problems is that even when you're doing like agility training, you don't use staminas, right? So if they made like a stamina intensive agility training speed course, and then they did something like having Ring of Endurance is like massive QOL, I think that would be nice. That way it has a use. But obviously like the agility course would have to have something make it worth doing. Apis toll. Oh, alright. You probably won't need it after the change. 440 skull skip, is it worth? Should be okay as long as you have a time invo on. And you can still make it. The only thing I don't like about skull skip is that if your salt's gonna run out and you're gonna lose DPS of it, I don't really like it. And then the other thing I don't really like is if you use skull skip as an excuse to stay hard stuck at a certain invo. Those are the two times I don't like it. But 440s probably. You probably know what you're doing by then. Did you leave Ambrosia on the ground? Yeah, I have dehydration on, so I can't use it. Even if I wanted to use it for just a prayer. As a flex? No. If I could drink it, I would. I'm using the most obscure audio cue. I'm like, when I hear the whistle, I'm putting on rapid heal. That's what I think the timing is. Yeah. Oh, there's always one person that freaks out about the Ambro because they're like, oh my god, Ambro's gone. I mean, to be fair, if you drank Ambro, you'd be freaking out if I dropped it too. Ambro is insane, dude. Ben, I have a question because I know you're a mega scaler. How much money is mega scale if you weren't selling it? If you weren't selling it to people, how much money is mega scale per hour? Because I am thinking about 60 mil an hour. Okay. I was thinking about doing a psychotic ToA mega scale where I play all the accounts for myself. It's obviously I think it'd be more work to do. I should probably heal up before I die. I'm not paying attention and I'm reading chat, so I should probably heal up. So I was thinking about doing a psychotic mega scale where I'm playing all the accounts myself in ToA or TOB. But the thing is, or most of the accounts at least, it's not really a mega scale at that point. It's obviously just like a 1+3 or 1+4, but I was like thinking about the numbers and like I don't think it's gonna pass Chambers mega scales in the slightest. they also require like movement. I think that's the biggest thing. There's a lot of things that require movement. Chambers doesn't require too much movement in most of its mechanics. Other than, you know, Ulm itself, but like the rest of the raid. You think what do you think about the solo mass next tech? With every account swimming in butterflies. Surely. I think surely next is possible. All dirty range campers, which they buffed. Certainly be funny. That's what I was thinking, yeah. Yeah, you have a 4+4? Or technically it's 2+6 right now. It's 2+6. 2+6 next. Right. That's the correct terminology there. You have, it's genius. You have one player on Lunars just to share the combats slash, well, you wouldn't share combats, it would share ranged, but one person on each, one person will share rangings, and then the other three are just butterflyers. I don't think you would do melee on it on next. It's too much management to switch. I wonder if Venator Ring would be better or Light Bearer. I think Light Bearer just because it's cheap. Makes it easy to set up too. You just need a shit ton of accounts with max range. I should have preserved earlier. I wasn't paying attention to my salt. If I break one skull that it doesn't one-shot me, no, I only broke it because I wanted the 5 HP overheal. I was at 106, I wanted to be 111. It probably doesn't make a difference, but you have to, if you want it to not one-shot, you have to break all but one skull. Kind of noodling. Guys, it is Thursday, my time, so it is 2 Micken Thursday. Surely. Never looking. If there's one thing I like about this raid, the potting is instant. You gotta run a mile for ToA, TOB. That is one thing I really like about this raid. They put the pots in the bank right outside the door. You have banker's notes. True. Banker note winners, Ran. How do you not win with banker's note? 30 fire sailors. Are you playing this league, Ben? I think you said you weren't, right? I can't remember. No, I think that was Young said he wasn't. Never mind. I think I have enough time to fix this. Fix the thing! Oh my god. Terrible game. I clicked. That's 30 fangs into 1 move into 2 step under fangs. for a total of 5 hits. 5th hit has been acquired. Stall a tick. 2nd hit. 2-step under fangs. We did not tank a regular melee like a moron, and now we will now get ranged baboons. We will now regret playing this game. Slow Shadow, that's going to be 1 more Fang when it pops. Move 1, 2-step under Fangs. And then step under last second. Third step under Fang here. Slow Shadow 6-0 for P3. Octoros 4-1. Now we're back in a 2-1 cycle. Two to 1 until she slow shadows. Nope, we have killed it. I took a day off on the Tuesday after Thanksgiving so I can play more leagues, but I have a feeling I'll probably be burnt out by then. I usually have a lot of fun for the first 3 days, and then I usually just like stop having fun until we get to raid time. To be honest, Fire Sale is perfect for my playstyle, so I don't get burnt. Because I get burnt on day 3, and Fire Sale means by day 3 I'm raiding. I do it that way, but I can't be caught with Fire Sale. Thank you very much, Bort. He says you have the best music and the best attitude. Try to keep it chill. Thank you. I may be confined to the Alkara gem stall for my gem crafting, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. DPS is not looking so good. I'm not gonna hit any eggs. So at this point, if you want to play safe, you always set up a ranger trap here. But I don't like waiting. If you're not playing safe, you usually want to proc this guy. And then after one fang, immediately run over to this guy. Bang him. Pray melee, keep Piety on, and pray he doesn't freaking bite you at 70. He can bite you up to 2 times usually. But after this, you're chilling, because now you can pray melee. And this is why you don't greed too much on the soldier as well, so that you don't really miss out on getting your 6 fangs on the arcane. And you'll have this one guy here. Keep ID on if you're chilling. And it helps defense. But keeping your HP always above 8, because he can double for you. It's kind of hard to react to double 4. Don't do that. Bam, dung here. Hitting in the middle and then moving is a good way to like get good dung timing, by the way. Obviously if I bombed here and then got stunned, I would have just been pushed back into the bomb. This is a good way to like proc. You can hit and still dodge getting dunged. When you're at the end, just hit on this side. You'll tank 2 rangers, but it's not a big deal. This will give you best total time. I like to do the uncharging shenanigans right there. I don't recommend most players smash your pickaxe. I just do it for basically so I can ignore having to do a good mirror timing. I messed it up. Oh, I know, I did do it correctly. Oh. When setting up butterfly, this back tile is usually the best one. And then you manual path. It always gives you an extra tick of leniency in case you're not really sure. If you proc down there, step up here, click back or to the right over there. When you hit on the bottom side, wait a tick, and there you go. Free 4 ticks saved. Play it safe on memory. Always put redemption up. If you make a mistake on the northern quadrants and get burnt, redemption will probably save you from dying to burn. For this proc, I'm gonna run up here, hit, run 2 above this, and diagonal manually. There you go. A perfect transition. How's it going, Janksta? Howdy. It's about to be about 5:45, so I know he's going to be leaving us soon. If you're sweaty, you can try to hit on the 5th tick every time. That'll basically mean sometimes it'll be hitting into right as you move into the quadrant. Sometimes it'll hang out in the quadrant for a little bit longer. Compared to just moving and clicking every time, which makes you attack every 6 ticks. Same transition as the last time. Move up 2, move up here, diagonal manual. Boom, tick perfect. Common sense to staying alive, keep the prayer high. Always sun it below 50. You don't get 1-2'd. Don't donate until he tells us how many Void Wakers he's hoarding. Excuse you, I just have the 1. I'm an honest player that never merches my chat. I would never. Now, if you want to buy 50 dins, please do so. I would never merch my chat, alright? I may release Stin's propaganda every, you know, few months, but can you expect me really not to? Alright, here's how you stay alive at Zebak. You have your adrenaline ready, your sun next to it, and you should be always at 80 prayer every time in case you make a jug mistake. It's okay to wait until it goes down to like 60 to drink. But remember, if you need to sun, get your prayer up. The easiest way for me to get to a nice higher prayer level more consistently is you can flick there and then just camp when you're below about 70. It's genius. It's a very fluty song. If you want to know a trade secret to getting your upset stomachs, if your depth perception is terrible, you can turn on the pings and always ping your trajectory. Of the jugs. Merching chat is cost effective, true. Just curious, is Tbow not better than Shadow here? It's kind of a complex topic, to be honest, Parker. Holy shit, I read Parker and I just instantly thought Spider-Man. There's like a lot of circumstances where Tbow will be better. But high invo solos, like really high mage, it's kind of like the same thing on average. This one we're turbo noodling, but I do recommend if you're doing high invo teams or just any teams to Tbow Zebak. But this is kind of like a specific invo where it's okay to do it, and it's not that much of a time loss. When I mean not that much, I mean like less than 10 seconds. Usually it's like I think the math is like 5 seconds actually. You save a ton of space, you get a lot of more restores out of it. But again, up to the player. If you look in the video description, there's a little bit more detail of when I recommend like Tbowing. But I would say if you're not doing high invo solos, you should probably Tbow. Oh, I'm aged. I let boredom take over. That's always a mistake. That's what happens when you let boredom take over. You get complacent. Deserved. Let me fix my setup. That's fine. Oh. Not that many restores. Rip poor HP management. I know, right? It's funny. You saw the gears turn. I was like, you know, I could sun. And then I was like, nah. It's okay. It was deserved. Hello, Apescape. Little ape escape. Can't catch your stream time zones. Yeah, I'm normally not awake this late. Make everything look smooth. Oh, don't worry, that ending was not smooth, but I try to keep it that way. Monkey Room done well does look very satisfying. Looks like everything's planned. It's actually all reactionary, but you kind of get used to it. Like things to look out for. I'm gonna let him melee me once. Probably lost ticks doing that. I was not ready for that. I can do 3-step unders, I guess. I kicked! Ice cream music. It's like very chaotic ice cream music, I'll be honest. There is a chance I die here, and that's a risk I'm willing to take. I can get 16, and then the rock throw can hit like a 7. Perfect HP. This bug has not escaped, getting 0 timed. Let's go. Points are points. I think I turned off piety for that one. To 18 HP. I'm not gonna risk it. I normally hit an egg there, but I might actually miss a DPS check if I noodle. Not really a DPS check, actually. It's optimal DPS. Ah, I'm missing it. Dude, I always misclick this. I trolled it pretty bad. I could have let none in. Also, I just fanged with Rigor on. That was kind of troll. Well, since DPS is bad, might as well set this up. Give myself some extra safety against the arcane. Yo, how's it going, Grim? And this is where the ranger trap is useful, just so he doesn't range me while I'm getting bit right here. Send me something special on this. Let's see. Nice. Nice. I approve. You see, this stun line could have been stunned 5 times. Narnia, but now you're still here, hidden with almost no downtime. Backstep into manual path into no tick loss. Into absolute noodle shadow, but we still make it. But you see how close that was if you don't do that backstep right there. It's just mind-numbing to think about. You get used to it very fast too. These are like no flick runs, could be a little bit faster. They're about better gear. But I'm on the chill train. Oops. No one saw that. I left early. Step up here, step over there, click, diagonal close, done. We'll take loss. If you mess up like that, you fix it with a similar backstep like you do in first. Few Coliseums a week at your 23-minute pace. Dude, I love Coliseum. I don't know what's so addicting about that place. I want to go back even though I have my pet. Actually, I know what's addicting. It's got like the best boss fight ever. Ow. Ow. Kind of wasted a dose for no reason. Five minutes for a level 4 is pretty good, I think. Like, decent bit above average. I don't know if this accurate Seercull makes a difference, but I'm gonna do it. Ah, sucks. Can you spec twice so a Seercull does not work? It does not. So if I hit a 1 and then a Seercull again and hit a 25, it's gonna use the 1, which kind of sucks. It'd be really nice if you could overwrite with a higher number. But that would actually make it really strong. Renewals look like vials of chalky milk. I do. Looks pretty damn good too. Did I do the Halloween event? Nah. I don't usually do the holiday events, to be honest. I did one so I can get the house transformation transmog thing back in the day, and then I haven't really done any holidays. Pray for me on where the wildfire is. Ooh, good luck, dude. Hope your house stays alright. Dude, California is on fire every year. Good luck, man. Is it rain there? Not really. Not enough to help with the wildfires, tell you that. It's not like a drought, but I don't know. Someone who knows more stuff will know. I think Australia is also usually on fire. Oh, don't destroy. Around your house. That fucking sucks, dude. How's your experience with duo tops? I did one back in the day, when our max up was like 48. So not that much. But it was pretty easy back then, actually. I thought duo top was like the challenge, but it actually wasn't that hard. Yeah, this is what like I remember like thinking Zarpus was gonna be really hard if we didn't DD, hit all our hammers and everything, and then we hit one hammer and we split up and it was fine. I was like, wait, this is fine. Maybe duo top's not as hard as I thought. The RNG acid was a little annoying, but honestly, I don't really do normals anymore, and I know nobody wants to do a hard mode. That's crazy shit. I mean, I kind of want to do some solo hard mode. I want to learn it just for the heck of it. Thing is, I already have my 2K cape. I have nothing on the collection log I need from normals, so it'd just be for money or help or fun. And I don't find duos enough fun to justify doing it over hard mode for the kits. We have skulls next. I should heal. 80 HP is pretty good though. I'll let my adrenaline run out a little bit more. Okay. I am one-shottable now if I make a mistake. Now I am not. Oh, grass bangle. Looks like we're at like... If I skull skip, probably 32 minutes. Not bad. If I don't skull skip, we're about 30 minutes something. Probably. Yo, how's it going, Galamora? How's my night? Doing pretty good. We had a long shift at work. I ended up pulling like 11.5 hours at work. And then I went to the gym afterwards. And then got home, ate. And here I am. But luckily, I'm going to work later tomorrow, so it's not too bad. I do have a gap where I can do shit like stream. 12s all weekend. Ew. Are you doing a 3x16 kind of schedule? One of my co-workers, he's gonna become a nurse, and he said he's down to do 3x6, 3x16, 3x12, and I'm like, you're out of your mind. Three on. Oh no. 2 on 2 off. Oh, sounds terrible. I could not handle that life. I'm sure maybe at some point you get used to it, but I could not handle that life. I'm down to do 410s for sure. 410s is free, I think, but I don't know about 312s. I'll do 312s if I get 4 days off. That's only 36 hours. 4/8 with a 5/8 pay. We don't live in that society. I'm sorry to say it. We do not live in a society for this. You wish the man that this happened. I wish. It would be real nice. It's because the freaking children keep yearning for the mines. You know? They gotta stop yearning for the mines. But because they keep yearning for the mines, they're gonna be stuck in 410. Or 5/8. Open-toed shoes, dude. Dude, every time I think of open-toed shoes, I think of like this random picture I saw in the history books when I was in school about like how safety laws were made, and it's like some kid's finger gets stuck in some sewing machine and he just gets eaten alive. I'm just like, damn. This is what child labor did to us. Safety laws are written in blood. Yeah, that shit still happens. Just to adults now. Any perps? We got a Fang Welcomer. There's gotta be some consequence for the iPhones, you know? Somewhere out there. I'm not dodging. That's so much work. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to dodge too much work. Like, here, that's so much work. Think of all the ticks. Speaking of ticks, anyone scared of Lyme disease? I'm just terrified of Lyme disease. Surely, oh my god, dude. There's no way. I'll be honest, my ToA chests are kind of fat though. Like my regular loot. Alright, last one for the night. No, drop rate is 1 in 129 for a shadow here. Supposedly. What do you mean you can't drop? A tick's lost here, man. Game robbed me of my ticks, dude. I should have went the other way, I think. A little bit riskier, though. I clicked the thrall, dude. I didn't. Oh my god, I'm hitting like a thrall though. Oh my god. No. Dude, that monkey room was so trash. Used to love how political slime was. Honestly, I think it gets more political again later, right? I looked into some of the later arcs. I think it goes back to getting like one of its better arcs. I felt like this entire season was pretty weak, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, I meant the anime, like the season's pretty weak. What the fuck? What the hell did I click? Dude, my reaction is insane. I don't know how I lived that. This one is track number 130, Lisa's Pink. This one's 130. Dude, I saw the rock and I had like what, 4 ticks to realize I was not gonna live. Was it 3 ticks? Slime hate not tolerated. I'm not hating, I'm just saying this particular arc was kind of like meh. You know? You gotta compare it to the rest of... We're not comparing slime to other anime. I'm comparing slime to slime, you know? Arc to arc. Arc to arc. I think this arc, not as good as the other arcs. It's like saying Jujutsu's Shibuya incident is insane, and every other arc is a little bit mid compared to it. Does it mean the other ones are necessarily bad? No. It just mean like this one. I remember that there were so many complaints, and I completely agreed. The tournament arc was a lot of fucking meetings. You know? What is this, like big tech? Why do we get so many meetings? The worst thing is it's not him usually meeting new characters. It's... I think what bugged me with the most about it was that he was meeting characters we had already seen or heard of. It wasn't like in the beginning season, where every time he met someone, it was like someone new. Like on screen, like I've never met them. It feels like he's talking to the same people, I think was a big issue with it. I wanted to tell, but I'm stuck grinding a Ferroceptor. Don't do that to yourself, dude. You don't have to do this to yourself. But I am excited for the future arc. The future slime arcs look very, very, very juicy. An occult altar? Not as respectable. Occult altar's goated. I never use it. I always use my magic cape. I never use the occult altar. But it looks cool. I'm gonna tank one on purpose. I want the baboons. Mushoku Tensei. I don't know what it is about that anime. It can't get me hooked. I forgot to stall tick. Shit. Whatever. I'm gonna tick behind. Actually, no, I'm gonna tick ahead. I have no idea what part of the cycle I'm in. Honestly, I think I just have a short attention span when it comes to Mushoku. That's probably just what it is. I'm probably just a freaking Gen Z, like, zoinked out of my brain. I can't appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't read the LN. I haven't watched the newest season. I watched last season, but I was kind of not interested in a lot of the last season. I still watched it, but like, he is supposed to be like a very flawed character. I understand. But yeah, something just can't get me hooked on it. He is like neither villainous or... For me, I have trouble sympathizing with him. Get off my tile, dog! I'll give it more of a chance. I'll try. I do like reading light novels. Like, I love Overlord, for example. DPS is pretty good. Oh, this is level 3 Kephri, and I'm slapping. We're gonna kill... We're eating all these eggs today. All that. Oh my god, I almost procced. Can I somehow... Now watch me take 500 years on this proc. Okay. Didn't take that long. Quite a bit of ticks lost there. I'm gonna just lose one. I think, other than losing this one, we're okay. We'll let 2 in total. I was actually kind of hooked for Mushoku Season 1. But I didn't like Season 2 as much. I know a lot more people like Season 2 than 1. I mean, sorry, they like Season 1 more than 2 as well. But I have heard a lot of good things about season 3, so. Oh my god, my Avernick's not on. Dude, what am I doing? I'm actually getting butchered by these rangers. I need to have some tiles, I think. So, I think I'm gonna mark this tile. Because, interestingly enough, it seems like I'm hitting from here. It seems like this tile's not safe and this one is. Let me do a little bit of experimentation. Oh no, that's not safe either. Okay. I think right there. I'm gonna use that tile. Do a little debugging. We refined the method more. ReZero is peak. I have fortunately not spoiled myself too much on ReZero, so every episode surprise. But I'm waiting on watching the episodes for now. I want to let it develop because I heard this is a very action-packed arc, and with that in mind, I do not want to blue ball myself every 3 episodes. Probably hit the redemption. Melee got buffed. Oh yeah, I saw that. I don't want a redemption. The only thing I was a little... the only thing I noticed I didn't like about the anime, although the story is amazing, was, and a lot of people will like it, but I don't like it, was... that the trailer had, like, a banging OST for the moments that they showcase, but then in the actual anime, those particular scenes had no OST at all. I'm okay with using silence as a medium, but I felt like some of those could have used some music to enhance it. You probably wouldn't notice it anyway, because I only noticed it because I watched the trailer like 10 times. I was like, huh, this moment was in the trailer. There's no OST. That's the only thing. Oh, yo, whoever voices... the voice acting for the newest ReZero season is amazing, though. The voice acting is top-notch. Samus is... I think her name was what, Io Yuki? She does an amazing job. You know what they say? Statistically, men enjoy mentally unstable women. And that is a very mentally unstable woman. Cease. Surely we don't proc there. Yep. Never believe. How did it not proc on 0.3%? Whatever. Worked out. My Thrall MVP'd. You know who I still can't get over? That Satoru Gojo's voice actor. I understand he's Reinhardt in ReZero. Makes perfect sense to me. Playing overpowered character. I cannot believe he voice acted as Bruno in JoJo still. I still... I can't get over that. He goes from playing some of the most like overpowered characters, and then Bruno is like completely different role entirely. Freaking Bruno, bro. It's got me filled up with the Tourette's. Saying sticky fingers to the next fucking 3 months after I watched that shit. Oh, and I'm 118 before Zebak. Huge. As you as the Hando. Dude, Okuyasu is a goat though. Who? This guy wears a $1 billion. Oh my god, water the tree. I don't really like that random episode where they're eating spaghetti. I will admit, The direction they took part 4 was very random. They did nothing with the whole Okayasu dad thing. That he's just a goblin stuck in a goblin's body forever. I kind of wish they took that a little bit. Because they kind of just abandoned that. Again, it's not important anymore, don't worry about it. It's kind of hard to find out when to push that. Like, do I push that on tick 4? I feel like I pushed that on tick 4 or something. Like right before my shadow's actually available, or maybe on tick 3. I think tick 3. I can push, blow pipe. Because if I shadow there right away, I've done that before where I shadowed, pushed, and then I can't shoot the jug for a hot minute. And I was like, I don't want that to happen. But I think I could have gotten away with it there. I wonder if I solved that already. I don't think so. The boulders usually are here. I wussed out. I should have kept praying mage. Prevent the heal there. I'm gonna take that damage on purpose because I actually wanted me below 118. I think. Or 99 and below, so I can take regen. I don't know if that timing gets messed up by being over 99 when I start. There's no way I hit 17. Yeah. That was a mistake. I think 13 and below is the max you can grasp. Next is skulls. So we don't die. Certain order to the obelisk attacks, or how do you know skulls? Yeah. So what you do is you just figure out you see what the first two are. So let's say you get skulls into diagonal. There's two rules to follow. It always does the same rotation of 3 attacks. You just don't know which ones they do to start with. So once you figure out the first two, you can use deduction to know the rotation from there on out. So for example, if he does, I don't know what you want to call it, but the cascading floor attack followed by windmill, then you know number 3 has to be skulls and they will always follow that order. That's pretty much it. If he does skulls into windmill into floor cascade, I don't know what attack's formally called, then he will always follow that same order. As soon as you see the second special, you can figure out the order from there. Sitting on. Where's my shadow DPS? There it is. Dude, this guy's click box is kind of big. A lot better than Colosseum's. Not worth the Seercull and Warden, not really, no. I mean, it's technically a time save, but it's so minuscule. I'd rather just have it for Sunspec in case I somehow mess up. I don't think I'll mess up, but still. So if you hit like the average 12, 13, right? You save 1.5 seconds. But if you hit a 25, you'll save like 4 or 5 seconds. And if you hit below, then you'll lose like 3 seconds. It's very, very slightly weighted coin toss, basically, whether it's worth it or not. I'd rather just save this spec in case I need it for Sun for some dumb reason. I don't think I've ever used a Sun spec for any dumb reason, but still, like, 1.5 seconds is not something that I can justify. In good faith, I cannot justify a 1.5 second time save. For 100% spec bar, to clarify. This is one of the slower runs. Looks like we're gonna get about 32.5 to 33. Oops. Hey, the purple. 2 purples. Get off of me. Alright. Well, the Fang is stalking me, it seems like. I'm gonna call it a night with that one. Thank you guys for tuning in. Back to backer? That's already a back to back. I'm not doing another. Actually, it's not. It's at 1. But I'm gonna call it there. Thank you guys. Have a good night.